A growing consensus recognizes social emotional learning, SEL, critical thinking, and creativity as core capacities students need to thrive in the modern world. Decision skills integrate these competencies in a way that serves both students and educators. This video focuses on the value of teaching creativity through decision making. Even if we may not always feel that way, everyone is creative. Building that belief is a little like Carol Dweck's work on mindset. With a learning frame, effective tools, and techniques, you can practice creativity and you will get better. For example, you can decide to change your environment to increase your creativity, or think how hard it is to be creative when you're upset. Just like you should remember to halt when facing an unexpected decision because you may not be decision fit. Having strategies to adjust your mood by following a process or accessing other perspectives can make all the difference. Experts agree, creative mind is different from judging mind. The decision cycle optimizes creativity by explicitly separating the two activities. Generating creative alternatives is limited if you also evaluate those alternatives at the same time. That will never work is an idea killer that can stop a promising brainchild dead in its tracks. Creative alternatives is the central, most obvious link in the chain, where students can learn collaboration skills like building on the ideas of others, sharing crazy ideas, having fun imagining what might be possible on the way to identifying what will actually be done. But it is also about framing a situation creatively. Why accept the thrown frame of a problem when you can see it as a decision opportunity? We've all heard about thinking outside the box, and we should cultivate it. But did you know that it's often good for creativity to have a box, especially when we consciously and creatively construct that box? Right there, did you see it? We used an analogy. Students can be taught to develop this creative skill explicitly and apply it as a tool, the way the inventor of Velcro was inspired by nature, exploring why burrs stick to dogs and socks. Perspective taking is another skillful tool that spurs creativity in decision making. What would Gandhi say? How might Nelson Mandela approach this? Those two examples highlight values, a powerful approach to creativity that fosters understanding. What might I do if my values were different, or if they changed? What would I do if I dropped a value constraint, like if I didn't have worry about money, or what my friends or parents might think? Even useful information can be leveraged in service of creativity. Taking the time to think, what information am I looking at, and where could I be falling into a decision trap? There are creative ways to test data, to interpret it differently, to explore what you don't know. High-quality decisions create space and time for divergent thinking, convergent thinking, for iteration, and for action. Creativity is an essential part of the decision cycle that assures we have strength in the decision chain, the way we know we are ready to act. Creativity is a core skill that can be practiced for personal benefit, to improve collaboration and communication in groups, for motivation and resilience and assurance that we took the time to do our best. What might the world look like if everyone worked more creatively together? It starts with a step towards better decisions and better lives.